Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to answer a question I get all the time on the channel, and that is why don't I do more Roku videos on the channel instead of almost exclusively Fire TV sticks or Android boxes? Well guys, I actually did start this channel doing Roku videos, and there's actually some videos still on this channel about Roku. And if you guys want to see more Roku videos, I'd be happy to do that. But what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to take it a step further. I'm going to share with you why I switched from Roku to Amazon Fire TV sticks. I think it's going to blow you away. I'll do that on this video right here. It won't take long. Stay tuned. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you the home screen for Roku. So if you're not familiar with this, it's an extremely basic, really easy to use home screen, which is what attracts a lot of people. But what if you wanted to add those extra apps to it? Well, you would actually have to get on your computer and go to channelstore.roku.com, sign into your account, and then you can see all of the apps that are available to you, and you can scroll through and look at them all. But what if you want to add one? Well, it's actually pretty easy to do. You just would go pick one. Let's just say, for example, this MB one. I don't even know what it is. You would go ahead and click details, and you can actually look at screenshots of it right there. You can even read about it and then add the channel. Look at the ratings there as well. And then of course add the channel right there, and then it would pop up on your TV the next time you restarted your Roku device. But as you can see, there are tons and tons of apps in this app store. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. It's pretty extensive, but it's about a few hundred apps. But if you really wanted to get crazy and add those uncertified apps that Roku requires, then you would step into something like a Firestick. Let me show you that screen really quick. All right, so as you can see, the home screen of the Amazon Fire TV stick is a little bit more appealing to the eyes. It does have more that you can click on because it has Prime built into it. So since it's an Amazon device and Prime is part of Amazon, it's going to have all kinds of previews and like icons and stuff that you wouldn't normally get on Roku, which is a preference. But if you wanted to add additional apps from their app store, you would just go search App Store. And I've showed this on some of my other videos, but then you would just go down. The easiest way is to go to all categories and pick a category you're interested in. For example, I'll just pick movies and TV. And check this out, guys. This is what's one of the things that sets it apart is, you know how the Roku had hundreds of different apps? Well, the Fire TV stick has thousands of apps. Now, I'm just showing you a few of the highlight ones at the top here, but there are ones that you can't get there. And licensing is the big reason why. You know, Amazon just licensed way more apps. And these are all the certified apps that are in here. Now, this isn't even the third-party apps that you can add. This is just the certified ones that they've gone through. And if you want to watch one, you could just click on it and read a little bit about it and download it. And it would instantly be on. You don't have to go to a website. You don't have to do any of that. You can get it right here, which makes it really, really easy. And for those of you that want to find out how to get those third-party apps, if you go to patreon.com/CuriosityCafe YouTube, there are 3 different categories: the Crew, VIP, and Super Fan. Now, guys, this is where I have to post all of that content that YouTube doesn't allow. And it's awful that they don't allow this anymore because I love doing it. But I mean, I've got posts like this one right here. It's a video on replacement for Live TV, US TV Go, or Score Live, which was a great sports app. I've got replacements on there posted for you right there. And just to give you a quick sneak peek here, I had the Super Bowl up there. I showed you where you could get that. I do giveaways all the time, tip of the days all the time on here. And then check this one out here. This is the top apps for Fire TV sticks. It's a Patreon exclusive, again, because I can't show this on YouTube, but it's got everything from the latest installers on BTV, Cinema, Nova, OLED TV. All those great ones are posted right here for you, and I update it every couple months with the latest installers. I explain how to install it on your Fire Stick, all of that. Now, Patreon is something you are interested in. I wish I could post a lot of that content over on YouTube, but unfortunately, they don't allow me to do that anymore. So that's why we created Patreon, to be able to help support you guys in all those things that you want to do with your Fire TV sticks, Android boxes, and even Roku devices. We do provide full support, private videos. We do giveaways on a regular basis, and best of all, it does help support this channel. So if you do want to help support this channel and you want some of that information I shared with you just there, again, that's just a preview. We post all the time on there, and we always are helping people 365 days a year, guys. So if you do want to help support this channel, this is one way that you can do that. I will put a QR code in the corner so you can just hold up your cell phone to it, open up your camera, highlight over it if you want to do it that way, or you can just go to the web address right here at the bottom, patreon.com/CuriosityCafe YouTube. I do appreciate that. It does help support the channel, and hopefully I can help you guys with your electronic devices. And this isn't just Fire Sticks. I also do all kinds of electronic devices on there. So let's get right back to the video, because I want to show you the #1 reason why I switched from Roku to the Fire TV stick right now. So the number one reason, guys, why I switched from the Roku over to the Amazon Fire TV Stick is because the number one attraction for the Roku, without question, is the Roku channel. Now that gives you live TV, on-demand content, all kinds of great stuff available to you as a Roku owner. But guess what, guys? The Amazon Fire TV Stick now has it. So they did that, actually it was a couple years ago now, and that's what really got me to switch over to the Amazon Fire TV Stick. Let me show you really quick how to get it over on the Fire TV Stick if you don't already have it. So on the Amazon Fire TV Stick, if you go over to the Find, go down to Search and just type in Roku, it's going to pull up. It's that easy, guys. You can now have everything that the Roku has over on your Fire TV Stick. So ultimately, sort of eliminating the whole need for Roku. Let me tell you, I do have a lot of Roku TVs around this house, again, because that's what I started with, was Roku videos. But guys, check this out. Now on all my Rokus, I actually plug in a Fire TV Stick. So ultimately eliminating Roku altogether. Now when you download it, you will notice right down below it says customers also bought. This is something cool about the Fire TV Stick. It makes recommendations for other apps. And look at all these other apps that you can get that are ultimately very similar to Roku. Now let's open up the Roku channel here so you can get an idea. Because if you're new and you don't even know, and you're trying to decide between a Roku or a Fire TV Stick, this will actually help you out quite a bit here. So when you first sign in, you don't have to sign in or create an account if you don't want to. You can just hit cancel and you can see all the live TV. Now if you wanted to add those other apps and you had a Roku, you would have to sign into an account, but you don't have to do that on a Fire TV Stick. Now as you can see here, you've got all your local news everywhere. And then we'll just scroll down here just so you can kind of get an idea as to what all is offered on here besides just the local news. You've got weather channels. You keep going down further, you're going to get, you're going to notice lots of sports. So like you got the Rich Eisen show, which I enjoy watching. You've got NHL, you've got all kinds of golf channels there. But the quality is really good. And you know what's funny is I actually noticed the quality is better on a Fire TV Stick over a Roku. Can you believe that? Isn't it interesting that the Roku channel actually performed better on tests on a Fire TV Stick than it did on their own device on a Roku? Now I have Roku 4K TVs throughout my house and even in my garage, but on every one of those devices I went ahead and put a Fire TV Stick on it because it just performs better. And I do like the Roku channel, but there are so many more apps available to you for the Fire TV Stick. So if you're trying to decide between a Roku or a Fire TV Stick, hopefully this video helped you guys out, kind of gave you a little bit of a comparison. What attracts people to a Roku is the ease of use, the Roku channel, and the basic paid apps that you have. Of course, everything that I talk about on a Roku can be achieved with the Fire TV Stick and much, much more. So hopefully this helped you guys out. If you do have a Roku TV and you're maybe considering on getting something a little bit better, you don't have to change TVs. You can just get a Fire TV Stick, this tiny little stick right here, plug it into one of your HDMI ports on your TV, change the input, and now you have the best of both worlds. You've got your Roku that you might be familiar with, and you've got your Fire TV Stick for a little bit of an upgrade. If you're new to my channel, please do take a moment to subscribe to the channel. If you're a longtime subscriber, thank you so much for supporting the channel. And again, check out Patreon if you do need additional assistance with anything or you just want to give back to the channel. Thanks again, everybody. Bye.